Good morning, Laura. How you doing? Good to see you. It is a beautiful day in Zamunda. It is 12:20, excuse me, 8:26. Miss Laura, I will be recording today and from now on in, so we can just be able to use this as a tool to help some of our other partners who don't get a chance to make it on. So thank you for showing up for your success. Today is Monday, the 11th, and we are in a new season and we got work to do. Got a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna start promptly at 8 o'clock. Excuse me, 8:30. And Ms. Laura, this is accountability, so I will be notating the time, the people who are actually coming on, when they came on, so we can really get a true assessment. So thank you for showing up for your support, and also thank you for showing up for your own success. Can you just unmute yourself and let me know you can hear me okay? I probably know you can.
Yes, I hear you.
Thank you. I enjoyed you this weekend. You are a beautiful young lady. You know that?
Yes.
Looking like you about
Yes, it
35.
was good.
Yeah. Got a plan for you, Miss Laura.
Okay.
So, um, the approach that I want to take with you from the people that you are meeting is I want to show you and work with you and when we get ready to do these, the way we used to do, the way we I guess like you give me a number and call. I'm going to give you a script. This script is pretty much going to be something that you will study and learn, and it's called edification. I'm going to teach you edification. Edification is where you are doing the work and you are sharing to them about the expert that you want to introduce them to. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a time that is going to be the time that they tell you that we can do a three-way call, and then what's going to happen is you're going to call that person, and then they're going to connect to you, and then you're going to call me when that person is on the line, and that's how we're going to connect with your prospects. Because for three people that you shared with me, I have difficulty getting in touch with them. So to make it a simple to simplify, I'm going to teach you edification and the importance of why it is important for you to know how to edify, what to say, and it is your responsibility to make sure that you are in front of the three-way call. It should never be where your senior partners or your upline goes before you and make the phone calls on your behalf. We're gonna do it the system. We're gonna do it throughout the way the system is devised, and that is you share the information. I'm gonna show you step by step what it takes, because sometimes you don't necessarily need to always have a conversation with the person out front. You can simply just send him her a 6 minute video. So I have you down with what I want to work with you, so you can be able to um, utilize those tools. Everything we do from now on in is going to be systematically correct, and the tools that we use are going to create the skill sets that we need. So that's just what we're gonna do moving forward, okay? I know it may,
Okay, sounds good.
yeah, I know it may seem like a lot, but I promise you, when we confine it or we narrow it down, you're gonna see that this is the most simplistic way that the duplication is created. It's very difficult sometimes for individuals such as myself or Keisha or Michelle or Ruth or Kayella, anyone that is your senior partners, it's so much difficulty when we just get a number and we have to call somebody. They call that cold market. And because the relationship has not been established, that person don't really know me besides the fact of a referral from you. But what really brings it together is when you connect the dots, when you go and you actually prospect the individual, show them a video, or number two, get them to come to a presentation. And once you get through with that, then we do the follow up. And when you do the follow up, now it's just pretty much a thing where you don't have to say much, you don't have to do much. You connect them with the expert. So you go, you set up a phone call, you find out what time they're gonna be available. You call them, you say, hey, listen, you ready? Right? You set it up with me. You said, Terrence, me and Devin gonna call you at 4 o'clock. Is that good? I say yes. 4 o'clock come, you'll call Devin, then you'll get me on the three-way. You'll edify me. You'll, in a sense of bring me to the table. So basically what you're doing, you're introducing me to him. And that's how the relationship builds between your prospects and me. So moving forward, that's exactly what we'll be working with. Like I say, everything is going to be systematically connected. But it is 8:32, you guys. Thank you for showing up for your success. This is a recorded video. This will only be for 30 minutes. All of our session is going to be limited. All questions that we have, we can come back and form these questions through our um, Telegram or designated times that we have. I haven't made out the time, but what we're going to do is a leadership huddle. And those leadership huddles are where we are able to, discuss and have dialogue. Right here is an assessment, and it is not for us to have elongated questions and things that nature, but it's for us to just really get the information and put it out there. So this is a recorded line, and I am notating everyone that has come on because I have to show where our weaknesses are, and I have to be able to show where our strengths are. So with that being said, I can't do that without having a level of identifying where we are. And now I'm recording. And then also recording, I know that I can put it in a place for people who are able to get here on time, and they can go, but they can look and see exactly what we talked about and what play is going to be ran. I also are able to measure those that are in attendance. So therefore, I can identify my strengths, who is definitely those that are showing up for their success. And the reason why that's important is because I told you guys, if we are in war and I'm out here on the battlefield, I don't want nobody beside me who's not ready to die. I'm being honest with you because what happens is that we all fighting for our lives. We're all, what I'm saying, just trying to make it back home. So when we're in it together, then there's some things that I'm looking for us to stick together, right? And so, good morning, Ms. Kibler. Being ready and being here and ready to go, it just shows the reliability and dependability on the individual who's out here on the battlefield with me fighting, if that makes sense. Kobe Bryant, he stated in one of his interviews, right, when the man asked him about being a ball hog, meaning that in basketball, you always, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ball hog is a person that always hold the ball and don't want to pass it. So in sports, especially basketball, that seems to be someone who is stingy, greedy, selfish, right? Don't want nobody else to play, got to be the only one. So they asked Kobe, why you a ball hog? Because that was people was labeling him. And he began to say, I'm not a ball hog. I just know what I know because I know what I'm capable of doing because I show up every day. I'm going into practice 2, 3 hours before, and I'm staying 2, 3 hours later. So when we get in the game and it's the fourth quarter, what the hell I look like passing you the ball when you don't even show up for practice? I can't trust you. I'm not confident in knowing that you're going to do the things that needs to be done for us to win. If I trust you and I give you this ball and I know you're not showing up, I know that you have some weaknesses, we all gonna die, if that makes sense. You see? So when we start putting ourselves in this same category as a team, I'm looking for reliability. I'm looking for dependability. I'm looking for those someone that's coming and producing and showing up just like me. So when it comes down for me passing the ball, I have no problem passing the ball, but I'm making sure I'm passing the ball to the person that is going to sit up here and I can trust that they're going to make the shot. Some of us are not even taking a shot. So that's what we're gonna concentrate on today. Thank you, Ms. Kilby, for showing up. Thank you, Mabel, for showing up. Two things I want to show you. I am gonna show my screen, and this is recorded. So you guys can always go back into our um um Telegram and look at what we talked about if you can't make it. Because I do understand life happens. Trust me. Please best believe I do not have a problem when people cannot make it. Right? That's why I'm recording it so you can go back and you can look at it. But I want you guys to know this, regardless of to whatever comes into your situation daily, right? Responsibilities and priorities are set. So, regardless of what happens, you got to handle life. But your explanation of why you can't make it is no more than someone else's excuses, right? Or why you did not make it. See what I'm saying? So all explanations are excuses. I don't give excuses because I don't accept them. I'm expecting, right, for people to, if you can't come, get the information. But if you don't come, I'm still expecting for you to be here because we're winning together. So just to say that, it puts me into a place where I have to just, do what I need to do so that for this train to keep moving, and we're gonna move it together. So I am going to be identifying some things. Good morning, Ms. Mabel, to all of us, so we can know where to go. We will keep it at 30 minutes, and then we off, right? So how we're going to run this new right beginning of um our team or how we're growing is I'm a man of assessment. I cannot I cannot be effective in my anything if I can't track what I'm doing. So that's what I'm gonna get everybody the first understanding this play week, this first week, this play that we're running. I'm gonna show you what it is, the weaknesses. Then we're gonna counteract those weaknesses with our strengths, and we have to be able to track it weekly. And one of the things that I track is the numbers. I do know that sometimes the number does not show the work. Best to believe if you are doing the work will not forget you. So don't worry about what the numbers say if you know you are doing the work, because eventually you're going to see the numbers go up, right? But ultimately, the numbers is the only thing that we can gauge our success off of, because it's the day to day. Success is the process. Success is the journey. The success is the winning. What are you doing every day that's determining your growth? So we have to make sure that every week we keep an assessment and we track our contacts. Please best believe, write this down, or you can go back and get it later. You want to make sure that you have a, people call them list, however you want to call it, list, people, friends, whatnot. Please keep a track of the people, the contacts that you are talking to. You cannot, this is a people's business and a numbers game. You cannot be accurate in your approach of your success if you do not have a measure of how many people you're talking to, how many people you talk to, how many people that said yes, how many people that said no, how many people that said, I just not right now. Keep an account of that. That is very important, and you should be doing that daily. New people, who you talk to, whatever, it needs to be on a list. I write everyone down on paper. Great, Miss Laura. So therefore, you have an easy chance. Now that part is going to be your next part. We'll talk about that. That's the follow-ups. Please write that down, everybody. You cannot, Miss Laura, I just seen your test. I write everybody name down. Now, go back to that contact list that you just said that you wrote everybody name down and ask yourself, how many have I followed up with? Okay. Then you got to have another category. How many have seen the presentation? First of all, how many people have come to a presentation? How many people have I sent a video? How many people have I followed up with? How many of these people, you see what I'm going with this, Miss Laura? Writing it down is great. Keeping an account of the people you talk to is a must. But if you're not following up with them and closing these tabs, it's just a name on a piece of paper. Okay. You got more work to do. You have to make sure you follow up and set appointments. Like we talked about earlier, set up that three-way call. Like I just can't do a cold market call because you say call this person or call that person. Because just imagine if everybody on this line just say, hey, here's a number, call him because I talked to him. I don't know him, but your job is to, there you go, call them and follow up. Your job is to set it up. Hey, listen, I'm gonna send you this video. Watch this video, and I'm gonna call you back, or I'm gonna set up a time where me and my partner can give you a call back and do a three-way call. Set it up, right? That's number three. Appointments. Please write this down. I'm gonna put this in the video will be in the Telegram, and I will have all the notes. Appointments, you guys. You should have appointments set up throughout the day and throughout the week. But if you got a list and you're talking and communicating, and if they can't get a Zoom should not be their first exposure. Okay, a live presentation should not be their first exposure. The tools that we use is the video. It's something just to automatically send them. Everybody should have that video, that 6-7 minute video, ready to send anybody at any time with a push of a button. When you do that, let's set up a strategy of how we can follow up to see what they like, what they think, set up another opportunity for get another exposure for a Zoom, or better yet, let's do a three-way call with one of the experts, right? That is major. That's number three. You got to have an appointment. You got to have some type of system that you know this is who I talked to, this is who I followed up, and this is who I'm going to talk to today, and this is my three-way call today. This person's supposed to be coming to a Zoom today, and now let me make sure. Okay, hey, I just reminder you know we got a Zoom at 8 o'clock. Checking you still available? Yes, let me know. Get people to commit and communicate with you. Tell me yes, tell me no. So that's important. Number three. Number four, you should be able to track weekly, right, of how many guests that are coming to your Zooms. Remember, our expectation is to have at least 15 people to hear or see the presentation in a month time, right? So you need to be tracking who has come. If you got a list and you talking to everybody, if you got a list and you're following up with everybody, if you got a list and then you got an appointment with everybody, then you should have an accountability to who all came and who all seen. Now is your chance to, now's your time to close them out. Period. That's how you measure where you are. That's how you get a chance to move forward. We got to clean up. You know, tracking your work daily, weekly creates a better opportunity for you to grow, right? And then also we want to make sure number five, we want to make sure that we continue to build with new enrollments. It's very important that new members are steadily coming in. Our expectation here is 2 agents, 4 customers in a month time, from day one, first day of the month, to end day, last day of the month. You should have been worked in your organization 6 people minimum. Now that is a very small, simple system that could be duplicated. It gives so much to this business by virtue of what you're doing that's going to always keep you elevating, keep money in your pocket, and easier for your people who coming in to repeat and duplicate that system. That is your job, and you have to do an assessment at the end of the month, right? Out of all the people on my list, who I followed up with, how many appointments I had, who came on the Zoom, who told me yes, who told me no, right? Now I get a chance to know, okay, I only brought in 3 people. What happened? And then you can go back and break down and say, okay, well, I only talked to 5. See what I'm saying? That's give you a measure. Damn, I just got to talk to more people, right? Then you got a group volume. This is very important. I'm going to show my screen for this in a second to show group volume. Why it's so important. You got to know your volume. So if you don't understand the volume, we need to set up a time that we can show you what that means and how you maintain it and keep it, because without the volume, you can't elevate in this business, right? In any company, you got to be able to know what the numbers are, right? Over here we do group volume. In our other ones, we do numbers of actors, agents. So no matter what it is, there's a number from 30 days to 30 days that you have to be in to make sure that you qualify. If plan that marketing, if you got 9 people at the first, you better have 9 people at the end, because if not, you won't be a goal builder. If you got 100 people at the first, and you got paid for a director one, then you better make sure you don't have 99 at the end of the month, because you will not get paid for a director. So over here, we don't do those. We do group volume. If your group volume comes in every month, like everybody else is at 0, your responsibility is to make sure for you to stay where you are, that your group volume needs to be where it needs to be. You have to know what your group volume is. Here, group volume field trainer is 1,600, where you're gonna minimum of what you need just to maintain that position. So we need to know those things. Please best believe that's your responsibility, and you need to know where you are at all times. Every day, you need to know where you are. Number 7, team attendance. You guys, so I've been taking down the attendance right now. I see that we have people on, and I have Keisha on, and I have everybody who's committed to say they're gonna come on. And you guys, I am definitely keeping a roster of those that are coming on, because I want to know, again, if I'm in war and I'm on the battlefield, I need to know who is on the battlefield with me, because I need some reliability and dependability, because it helps me to know who I can count on when I really need somebody. I don't want to call nobody and I'm like, hey, listen, I got to go out here, and I can't, they don't show up all the time, or they iffy. So I have to measure the attendance, who's coming, because the people that are coming and showing up are the people who's willing to do the work. And that's just how I look at everything. Now, just because the numbers are not showing what it needs to show doesn't mean that they are loyal, doesn't mean that they're not dependable. Doesn't mean they're not reliable. What that means is I got to help them and grow them we have to grow to a level of skill sets. That's it. We got to develop more, if that makes sense. Right? Because you're showing up, but we're not showing out. When we show up, we're ready to show out. When we show up, we're ready to win. So that's definitely going to be a part of tracking your daily assessments. And then rank advancements. Best believe in any um, network marketing, your rank advancement is that is your money, right? Michelle, Laura, all of us who have not hit a rank advancement, even if you are a rank advancement at field trainer and the senior field trainer, we still have to know how we get the bag, because that's what we hear. We're here to help people, but like I said yesterday in Benson, Saturday in Benson, I ain't selling nobody nothing, right? This is my business, and I'm looking for it to profit. So if I'm selling anything, I'm selling me. All right, this is not a product; it's my business. And in order for me to really grow this business, I gotta know what I gotta do to make the money. Because if not, I'm just showing up, punching buttons, and I'm walking away with nothing. So my time is very valuable because money is time. And when you waste your time, right, you're not just wasting your money, but you're wasting your life away because time is the only thing that, number one, we do not know how much of it we have left. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Don't give your time to nothing that you're not dedicated and serious about because you're wasting your time. And because we don't know how much time we have left, right? We don't know, we can't get it back. So we don't want to waste our time chasing money. If we're gonna be over here doing the work, let's get the money. Let's get it. Let's get this money. So I'm gonna share my screen, please. I got 9 more minutes. Please let me know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna start off with this one right here, just to be able to show you guys that I have done the chart. Miss Williams, if you could just let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it.
All right, and I'm finna blow it up. You see the screen that says right here, first place, second place, top leaders.
Yes.
All right, so I'm start off with this one. Good job, Kibler. There are two people. There are people who have not told me yes, but these are the people that I'm still in the ranking. So I got them on here, but I'm only working with the ones who says yes. They are ready to work and they're ready to run with me. But as you can see, as far as we talk about rank advancement, our top leader right now, our top ranking leader right now amongst us is Kibler. Let's give it up. Somebody put some. I can't get to my page, but just give us some hand, some clapping emojis, team. Let's lift her up. You know what I'm saying? Because she's doing
That's
it.
my best friend. That's my best friend.
Nah, that ain't your best friend. Now quit all that playing now. You know what I'm saying? Kibler know who her best friend is, right? And we ain't gotta even go there. She know I'm the best friend, right? But right now, Kibler is
Listen.
don't come, do not come, do not. Kibler know. That's why she ain't saying that. She know I'm my best friend. Y'all quit playing. You know what I'm saying? Kibler right now is in first place. Now, here's the deal. Kibler got a long way to go. Because in order for her to get back to senior field trainer, Kibler needs 5,000 group volume. So when we start talking about rank advancement, she needs 10,000 just to get the sales director. So even though we working and we doing the work, there's still more work we got to do. Mabel, I see. Did Mabel join? Yeah, Mabel, you joined. Mabel, I value everything that you're doing and your commitment and running with us. My challenge to you is to get to agent. Right now, you're a customer, and right now it can really help in the levels of the team growth if you would go from a customer to an agent, and that's gonna help people out as well.
I
Because
thought Mabel was the agent.
Oh, she is. I got in my books. It shows a customer. I do apologize. I'm looking at. I'm talking about a customer. In
No,
my
the customer.
okay. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
work. Oh,
gotcha. Say that. Say less. So to save time, Kibler's in first place. Of course, you have Ruth that's coming into second. She's at 2,280, and then I'm coming in third at 2,060. Teresa, you at 1,600, and then Keisha Crum, you at 1,000. These are our top five leaders right now across the scoreboard. But here's the thing: no matter what we are doing, whether it's good or bad, we're needing to do it for ourselves. If we wanted to at least maintain our ranking, Kibler, Teresa, and we need to make sure we're focusing on getting that 5,000 in volume. So we got a little bit more work to do. Let's look at your group volume for projection to see what could possibly be if they all come through, and then what's left over, and then knowing that number, like I'm gonna need 13. When I looked at mine, I'm still gonna need an extra 1,300 in volume. So already in my mind, I'm strategizing. who I can get at the end of this month, because I'm gonna need at least 1,300. So I know that if two agents come in, or four, excuse me, if I look at some agents or customers, what I'm looking at, I get 300 volume for a new customer. So I got to get 3, 6, 9, 12. I got to get at least 4 customers, right? So these are the things. Or I got to go in and I got to get these people that's inactive, get them back active. So that'll give me 200. So that's the strategy. When you know the numbers, you're able to grow and move the needle to get you where you got to get to. Keisha, you are 600 away from continuing to be a field trainer. And let me just say, you guys, all of us are in grace, meaning that we didn't hit our numbers last month. Ruth, Kibler, I, Miss Williams, even Keisha, Cheyenne, all of us did not meet our requirements of our group volume. We did not meet our numbers. So even though we're still here, we didn't rank, and we're in jeopardy this month if we don't get back to our numbers to lose our ranking and fall. And we don't want to do that. So we're going to work hard this week to get ourselves together. Michelle, you are agent. Laura, you are agent. And Valerie, you are agent. And right now, as you can see, Michelle, you at 400. Laura, you at 200. And Valerie, we got to put some points on the board. And just by virtue of all these leaders, all these organizations that you have, I got Kayla coming in 10th place. Why? Because she's not really a part of the overall numbers that is contributed toward us, but our numbers is contributed towards hers. So by default, right, she's at 8,960, and she too is in grace, and she too is about to fall out of her status and her ranking if she doesn't get back to 25,000 in group volume. So you see how important it is to be a team, because when Kibble, you keep working, and I keep working, and Teresa keep working, and Keisha, you keep working, strategizing how we get to our levels, keep maintaining our position, it automatically creates opportunity for Kayelas to get hers. Mabel, you see how you come in as an agent, it helps Kibble to stay where she needs to be because she has more volume, and she has more people who can help contribute to create the volume for her. So it becomes a team effect. And I wanted to show that to you guys so that you all know. I'm not going to stay too long again because I wanted to make sure that I honored everybody's time for the 30 minutes. Our thing that we're going to do this, I'm going to show one more screen right quick. I don't think I pulled it up, so it may not come up, and I'm past my time. But it's going to your back office, you guys, and look at your dashboard. Your dashboard is definitely gonna be the indicator for you. You need to know how to read your back office. So if you're not understanding how to get into your back office and read your back office so that we can be able to make those assessments for what we have going on, then that's something that we got to work on, and you got to get with me so we can get there. This is the play right now for today, right? And I know that we all have it, and I know that we all said we've done it, and kudos. So if you have, then guess what? Do another one, right? Because this is what I'm going to be asking for today, right? I want us to establish 5 new contacts that we have never talked to before, that we have, just writing down people in your phone book, or people that you have talked to, that you ain't talked to in a while. Go back and reestablish. I'm gonna show you what this 5 gonna do. This power of 5 is gonna set the tone for everything, and we're gonna work in these small increments because we're dealing with a large group of people. Today, I want you to dig deep and find those 5 people that you haven't talked to or never talked to, and put them on a sheet of paper. Right? And then when you put them on a sheet of paper, I want you to go ahead on, and I want you to take a picture of it. And the 5 new people, take a picture of it, Snapchat it, and then I want you to log it into the telequest, right? And thumbs up, check mark, done. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because what we're doing, you guys, is energy. I'm going to show you how you create and birth your own momentum. Because once you write it down and make it plain and you make it visible and you speak it, you sharing it and taking a picture and you posting it is like you're speaking it. You're promoting it into the atmosphere. And what you have just done, you have just created life. I'm telling you, this is the real manifestation. And when it goes into the atmosphere, your subconscious mind or your pineal gland, whichever, your third eye, whoever, however you feel, whatever it is, spiritually, it's going to start to produce that. Now, with we already conceiving it, we believe it, we wrote it down, we shared it, we got to do the work. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with them 5 people. And we're going to use them 5 people. Out of them 5 people, we're going to concentrate on, if not the whole 5, but at least one person out of that 5 show up on the Zoom tomorrow at 8 o'clock for our presentation. Right? We're finna create synergy from our energy that's going to create momentum that's going to take us to a whole nother level. So that's it for today, you guys. 5 new contacts, 5 contacts you haven't talked to in a while. Write them down. Notice I didn't say call them. See, listen to the play. Simple systems. I'm not going to make this complicated at all. Write them down. Find 5 people that you haven't talked to or you have talked to. Put them on a brand new list. X to O. Remember, we're in a new season. We are not worrying about what we did last season. We're in a brand new season. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. Write them down, make them plain, take a picture, and post it on our Telegram. Do a thumbs up, check mark, done. And then I'll finish the play on what we'll do with it when I see those in our Telegram. You guys, that's it. This will be recorded. It will be posted in our Telegram for people, for all the notes that we went through today of these things that we need to know about, how to track and measure your success daily and weekly, from new contacts, follow-up appointments, guest Zooms, new enrollments, group volumes, being able to be in attendance from team attendances all the way to rank advancements. You'll find that posted daily so that you can go back and listen. So I will have to reach you all later. All right, Michelle, you have a blessed one. I look forward to you guys seeing that, putting that in the text, and you guys have a wonderful and amazing rest of your morning. Let's grow.
Have a nice day.
Okay, I had my hand up, but that's okay.
No.
Y'all have a nice
I didn't
day.
see your hand. Go ahead. Everybody's still on. Go ahead, Miss Williams. I didn't see your hand. Go ahead. They're still on. I can't see your hand. I can't even see you. Go ahead. Kayla. Come right here. We still on. Okay, she said she'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, y'all have a great day.
Oh, okay. All right. Bye.